We cannot uh, go inside of it right now because of some activities that is happening. Oh, meron palang wedding na nangyayari doon. So there is a wedding that is happening there. So fortunately we can observe from afar. So, andun yung mga sponsors. So yun po. Kaya pala, hindi pwede. And some people are visiting this place. So, there you go. So, balik tayo rito sa shrine na to. So, that's why it's very historical, no? Napaka-importante sa kanila nitong shrine na to sapagkat napaka-haba na ng tinakbo nito. Although, siguro may some additions or renovations, but then, the site itself and the building itself, okay, ay narito pa rin, no? Reminiscing the past. And of course, if you are going to check out what's on the other side of this shrine, you can see a lot of trees, old trees and forest, dense forest inside. So let's go. Maganda lang dito, yung may mga daanan siya talaga, no? Although yung mga puno rito is matatanda na, pinakamatatandang puno ay hindi nila ginalaw, no? Hindi nila pinutol. And of course, one thing that you can appreciate sa mga park like forest na ganito or even sa mga park ng mga Hapon is yung CR, okay, or toilet. Let's check out the toilet. So any park you go, there's always a toilet. And of course, if you are new here, if you are going to tour in Japan and you want to relieve yourself and you want to ask a Japanese national, of course, don't use the word CR, two-letter word, you know, or comfort room. They cannot understand it. So what you just have to ask is toilet or toire in Japanese language. So that's what they understand. The first time I came here and I tried to relieve myself. So I asked a Japanese national the same question. Where is the CR here? Where is the comfort room here? No matter how I say it, he couldn't understand. But you know, a friend of mine told me that it must be toire or toilet. So that's what they understand. So that's why when you come here and do something for yourself to relieve, at least you use the word toire if you want to find one. So there you go. So yan. Actually marami ritong mga traditional. So ito po yung maliit na shrine. Actually it just symbolizes shrine, no? Ayan. Pag nakita ka ng ganito, that means it's about a shrine, no? So yan lang may kita mo sa kanila sa Shintoism. There's no icons inside nor any figures of humans or animals, but you can just go inside. You feel the serenity inside, and there you know, Shinto followers or believers can meditate and pray, okay? And then afterwards write in a paper, tie it in a rope, just like what I saw you a while ago, or buy a piece of food, any figure, star or a house figure, then put some wishes, write some wishes in there, and then put it right there on that place. So yun lang. Ayan. And of course, ito yung isa sa pinakamatandang puno rito. Unfortunately, bumigay na siya, no? So ayan po. So kung titingnan natin, no? That's huge. Okay? I think 5 to 6 people can embrace the whole thing, no? Itong pinakapuno na to, but unfortunately wala na siya, no? Namatay na. But then pupuntahan natin isang puno dito. So there you go, no? Ayan, yung isa sa pinakamatandang puno. So you could just imagine, more than 1,000 years old itong puno na to. So I think Camphor tree to eh. Camphor tree. Ayan, no? So if there's no noise that you can hear outside, you cannot just think that you are in the middle of the city, that you are in a forest, or if perhaps you can just come here, no, without knowing, or you are blindfolded and being brought here in the middle of this area. So you can assume that you are in the middle of the forest, not in the middle of the city anymore. But of course, cars are passing by there. As I said a while ago, you know, roads here are left and right, no? So it's a busy city actually, but then a dense forest as well, so being developed now for tourists. So if you are interested in this place, you can just visit, check out and visit, and try to refresh, no? Especially if you are a nature lover. So there, merong parang ano ron eh, parang tubig. So let's try to check. So maraming mga tao. It's like a spring actually, no? So very fresh yung tubig niya. Feel the coldness of the water over there. So let's check it out. Wow, it's a beautiful spring actually. So there, I think the water there is very cold. So let's try and dip our hands into the water. And of course, you can just put your offering over there. And whisper your wishes. So there you go. Okay. So to do it, actually I'm just trying to feel, no, the coldness or the freshness of the water. So it's very cold, and I think, I don't know if this can be drunk as well. So there you go. Let's go. So there are some people lining up, trying to dip their hands into the water, trying to feel the coldness and freshness of the waters. Now we will go around this place again. So the oldest forest in the middle of the city here in Nagoya, so in Aichiken as a province in particular. So here you can feel the serenity, the quietness, and the freshness of the air. By the way, no, itong mga Hapon, they use gasoline. That's why their vehicles don't smoke too much, no? Kasi actually we all know that diesel generates a lot of carbon dioxide. So that's why even if there are roads, okay, outside, and many cars and vehicles are passing by, no? Still yung walang you cannot smell, or you cannot see, you cannot notice any residue of smoke here. Napakalinis ng lugar na to. Well, merong gate dito, no? Ayan. Siguro sinasara nila to, no? According to their schedule. So kasi siguro 5 o'clock in the evening kasi medyo madilim na yon. And of course, when you are in the middle of this dense forest, kapag mga ganong oras, medyo madilim na talaga. So, napakaganda ng forest na ito, mga. Ayan. So, can you imagine? We are in the middle of a busy city and yet we have a forest like this. That's why kung naglulungkot-lungkutan ka, no? And you are just close to the area, you can just drop by here, no? Walk, meditate, okay? Feel the serenity of the place, trying to discharge all of your worries. You can just drop by here, you can just come here and tour around, okay? And for sure you will be refreshed when you go out. It's not about the religion itself. Of course, I for one don't believe, no, in what they believe in, but the as you know, looking at the area itself, the place, you can feel the serenity, okay? If you are Christian, of course, trying to meditate and talk to God, you can just visit here, you can just come here and look at the trees, listen to the birds, you know, singing. There you can feel, no, and you can relax. So this is a quite big forest.